through, but like how easy it is to get to the goal. But one interesting thing that not a lot of the time I see is that there aren't actually two checkpoints on this map. There is the one in that elbow, that choke point on the top path, but there's also the checkpoint on the lower side that's easy to get to just by jumping from mid if it's not defended. It's very easy to defend from your snipe, but if you're not watching that, it's very easy for the team pushing the Rainmaker to try to get there. So I think if off the shore they're able to displace that snipe with a Booyah Bomb, for instance, and if they can use that Booyah Bomb to clear out snipe, that'll give them a clear undefended path to that low checkpoint for early points there. And then it is from that side, it is harder, but it is harder to score points and move around that long circuitous route to get to the goal. But this should go back and forth probably. I assume it'll go back and forth enough for at least later pushes. They'll be able to choose whichever side is more accessible to them.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, because each team's going to have their own plan for what they want to do here. We've already seen off the shore, and you're probably familiar with Crustaceans. Looks like they're pulling out the same thing they did last round. Now on the other side, Hydra, that's not in our binder.
Hydra Splatling coming out from Chloe here on the side of the Crustacean Revelation. Now, these two teams are both going to be going out to mid here, and that is the Crustacean Revelation getting that first top. They do have that Tacticooler as well, or should I say, they are the only team with the Tacticooler since they have a Zap, and as we have seen, the Off the Shore are not running a Tacticooler. But Cannoli out here bringing in that Zipcaster, but gets taken out by the Booyah Bomb while trying to do something with it, and the Crustacean Revelation have picked up the Rain. No, they have not. They don't have the Rainmaker now, but they get 3 down, and they're ready to pick it up once again. One is marked here on the side of Off the Shore, and that is Dragoon going down. The Crustacean Revelation here really holding that consistent numbers advantage and they're able to get in, but they're actually not really getting much further. I don't think they have many more points than they scored just by getting it to the checkpoint.
Yeah, some more slaying power from Slim Java we see as the Zipcaster's trying to come in, but 2 will go down, and my goodness, Off the Shore just picked up the Rain, and they're already in pretty heavy disadvantage. The Booyah trying to actually holding them quite well in mid here, and now the numbers have flipped. This could be a check. You got to beat out the Booyah here. You're able to. You scramble back. You lose 1, but it's pretty even score-wise right now.
Oh, Cannoli gets taken out by that pop, by the shield of the Rainmaker. Splatted by Rainmaker barrier, I should say. But now, as 2 go down on the side of Off the Shore, they don't have any Tacticooler to come back with. And now the Rainmaker does reset to mid. Slim Java out here using one of their team's 2 Booyah Bombs. But by going down and not really holding the numbers, that doesn't give them the space to really get the paint on that they would want with that arrow spray.
Yeah, they forced a jump out here. Specials going left and right. A nice bait on the Rainmaker. Nice pick by Chloe. Looking for Slim Java. Gets them cleanly. And the Crustacean Revelation is going to be rolling. If they can get the Reef from behind them. The Reef does not get the Rain. The Rain instead gets the Reef. Coda gets another coming up front. The Whale's going to guide this thing all the way to about 31. Jordan, is that enough to get them the win?
Oh, I don't know. It could be. I think they're looking for more here. They are still moving that Rainmaker. They easily get that pop. They have enough damage onto the Rainmaker shield, especially with that Hydra Splatling. Oh, that is a wipeout here. The Crustacean Revelation, they just need to move it a little bit further, and that is the knockout.
Nice work. Clinical by the Crustacean Revelation. And it seemed as though this game was stuck in neutral for the first half of it. But then, as soon as that Hydra got that zip, got the blaster, I mean, the backline play flipped that momentum permanently in Crustacean Revelation's advantage. And that was the game from there.
Yeah, I'm just noting on the victory screen that 3 of the 4 players on the Crustacean Revelation have the matching pants, the very noticeable, the ripped pants.
I love it.
Yeah, I think that's cool. That's something that's part of the outfit that it's not affected by gear, so you don't really notice that much. But I did see that there having the matching pants.
I'm
That's
still
pretty
waiting
cool.
for the day when one team runs 4 crispy crustoons.
Oh,
I want to see it.
Oh, that would be something.
Just bathing themselves in grease. But either way, hey, I mean, the first half of that game was pretty even. It looked like Crustaceans were, as expected, struggling a little bit with the slaying power of Slim Java and Cannoli, but they were able to overcome some terrific play by the Hydra. Do you think the Hydra returns for Clan Blitz Museum?
I think it does. The Hydra is a very strong backline, especially when it doesn't have to face off against something like an E-Leader or a Snipe Rider. And we see here that Off the Shore are not bringing any backline, let alone one of those. So the Hydra Splatling is going to provide the Crustacean Revelation with a whole lot of control from the distance that Off the Shore aren't able to reach them.
Off the Shore did this last time. They sent 2 on the right drop. 1 will go down, 1 will jump out, 2 will go down. Just Cannoli left with another on plat, and an early nice opening for the Crustaceans. Rolling in is Coda to get Slim Java, and they're gathering up some clams for a nice early push.
Yeah, bringing out that Tacticooler, putting it right on that part of the plat, right above the ramp, where all of their teammates are going to pick it up as they come by. Oh, throwing that power clam, it does drop down, and as Coda tries to get it, Slim Java comes in with that blaster pick.
Yeah, Slim Java looking for more here, is able to deftly dodge Bazooka, but drops down in mid. Oh my gosh, Karo gets 1, Karo gets 2. That's a huge stop in the favor of Crustaceans. Karo is looking for more. That 52 is trying to slurp up another. Oh, dodging around the dualies will get it, and that ball's gonna be rolling in. Now I think we're gonna see some points on the board from the Crustaceans.
That we do. They have scored, and they have plenty of additional clams in their possession. They are continuing to score. Oh, there's one, we saw that miss, but they have scored 3 more. Oh, the direct from the machine. But that is not enough as 3 go down as a wipeout. Cannoli finishing it off and stopping that push at 56 points remaining. That is still a good first push for the Crustacean Revelation. They've got it past the 60-point mark. 2 power clams will not be enough for Off the Shore to take the lead, but as we saw in the previous set from Off the Shore, they can play from behind here on Clan Blitz. They can come back from having those points scored on them, but will they be able to do it against this team is the question.
Yeah, and that's a big if. So far, it looks like the Crustaceans have been in full control as Chloe's getting rushed down by the dualies, trying to call over some help. Teammates are able to come through, and again, numbers and neutral is belonging to the Revelation.
Yeah, and they do have that Tacticooler. Even as Coda does go down, they are going to be coming back fast. Slim Java, though, bringing out that Booyah Bomb, trying to get Chloe out of position and trying to make the space. They have 7 power clams being held by Slim Java, but Slim Java's pushing up ahead. Dragoon trying to go in, getting a triple with the Reef Slider.
Oh, we saw that in the last set where Dragoon got like a dozen Reef Slider picks over the 3 games. Going in to get Chloe, soloing in the base, trying to get Carol, fights through the ink armor and gets it cleanly, is picked by the machine. No clams behind them though, so that skirmish was wasted.
Oh, what a play from Dragoon. I hope that was clipped, but I am so glad we saw that on stream. That is amazing stuff. That kind of thing, that kind of play might be why we see the Dark Tetra dualies coming back as a more popular pick and just showing off how you can make it work with that weapon. Being able to get through all of those enemies. But like you said, it is unfortunate that they weren't able to get more than just that first power clan. They didn't have enough clams in their possession to continue it, and that is really important here on Clan Blitz.
Oh boy.
Not just being able to make the push, but being able to juggle the clams here. Coda diving in
here
and
comes the
getting
jump.
that score.
Oh! Could not quite get the jump in, and it falls off the lip. Chloe's trying to roll in with the Hydra, getting a few more. Can the ball be thrown up to Chloe? It doesn't look like they're in position to do that. No, but they have gotten this score quite down below 80. If it sticks at 46, Jordan, do you think this is doable, or is this all they need?
I think they have been able to do enough. Oh, Squink getting taken out by a clean shot from Cannoli here. And they are putting clams into one spot. Cannoli now does have another power clam, but once again, they only have this plus one more in their possession. They really want to get that in, but it wasn't close enough. It does get dropped. Is Cannoli able to pick it up? There's that Reslider coming in. They're not going to get the ball in time. They aren't able to get it. The ball has been broken. They use that Bria Bomb trying to get another ball in from Showtime, but no, the Hydra Splatling, Chloe was right there, able to just take them out with some assistance from the team, but now Dragoon is back, gets taken out from behind by Caro, and now Caro in a fight with Cannoli, trying to get it, and manages a trade.
That's what we like here. Hey, if you've got a 30 to 40 point lead in the last 20 seconds, that trade was crucial. And another one picked. Coda, though, oh my goodness, trying to get Dragoon here. Dragoon gets one, traded back out. Still a good thing for the Crustaceans. The blaster rolling in here is going to get picked. Slight numbers for off the shore at the perfect time. The Booyah's rolling in. You want to try and move with this. Oh, can't protect the jump. And oh my gosh, I think Caro just got a quad there to roll in. Overtime is going to expire as soon as this ball dies, and that is going to be a 2-0 lead for the Crustaceans.
Wow. Caro managing to come out of nowhere and just shred through the players on off the shore. If they were calling out that gal, they just could not have enough time to do it.
Yeah, and you know what we are seeing here is we're seeing a bit of a departure from what Off the Shore was doing in the last set. In the last set, we praised them for letting the Aerospray support and then being really good about choosing their off angles and not going in on angles where there are pressure. It seems as though they've stopped doing that. One thing that we noticed on those basket pushes is somebody would solo in with a special and then try and score the ball. And then somebody else would. And then somebody else would. If those are slightly linked up like they were in the first set, I think they win that game.
Yeah, that really would have changed things for them, I think. But we've also seen they might be really feeling Dragoon come alive here on those Dark Tetra dualies. If they can make use of that Reef Slider like they have been. Manta Maria is a map. There's not a lot of angles to use it. It is pretty closed off, but if you're able to catch out your enemies all clumped up together without anywhere to go, a Reef Slider on here can be incredibly powerful.
Switching to the Screen Hydra and switching to the Zuka Machine to give themselves no GGs. The other team does have 2 Booyahs, though. So if Off the Shore can get an early lead here, it's actually looking pretty good for them. But we're going to see how this rolls out in neutral. Jordan, who have you most been impressed with this set so far?
I think several players, at least. Caro able to get into the positions to really make use of that 52 gal. As we see, they get the last shot onto Dragoon here as 2 go down, 3 down on the side of Off the Shore. But I've also been impressed with Dragoon in particular. Dragoon managing to make those really good plays, using the Tetra dualies to their fullest out here, and getting so much done with the Reef Slider, as well as just extending it with those 4 dodge rolls that the Dark Tetras have. And yet again, I think Chloe has also been able to really strongly use that Hydra, get into good positions with it, provide that incredible firepower that it does. But now we see the tower getting stopped at the 45-point remaining mark. The Crustacean Revelation have already gotten it past that second checkpoint, and they're looking to keep it moving even further. Cannoli dropping down here, trying to get something done from behind, trying to fight. They have Squink in their sights, trying to get the combo, not able to finish it off, but the teammate gets another pick onto the Hydra Splatling, onto Chloe. Cannoli trying to get this duel of the special weapons, and Cannoli comes out ahead.
Outstanding work by Cannoli and great defense. Getting it to 35, though, that's a bit scary. Nice push from the Crustaceans, and we've got Coda behind everybody. Gets Dragoon, gets the Aerospray, looking for a third, trying to get the sword. Could not quite get it. And only Caro is left on the side of the Crustaceans. You've got to regroup here. You cannot let this snowball.
Yeah, I don't like that Coda there died with special. They had the Tacticooler ready to go, but they didn't use it, and so they would have to recharge it. They're only like 2/3 of the way there. They're only 68%, trying to paint more a little bit. They don't have the Tacticooler ready yet, but they did manage to win that fight and stop the tower at the 64 remaining mark, not letting Off the Shore get it to that second checkpoint at all.
Yes, Dragoon here's. Oh my gosh! Dragoon is going to get 2. Has the Reef Slider ready. Is looking for a pick on Chloe. You are going to have to get that Hydra out of position if you want to push, and Chloe's able to shut that right on down.
Unfortunate for Dragoon there. Being just a little bit on a higher ground compared to where that Reef Slider explodes, that is able to allow Chloe to survive that totally unscathed. And now, oh, 2 going down on both teams here. That splatter color screen can only going right through it though. And using that Zipcaster, trying to get something done. That's 3 down. It's only Chloe left alive.
Oh,
that's a
pick.
quad. That's 4. That's 4 down. And now Off the Shore might have a chance here to make something happen, but they are going to want to set up here to defend that second checkpoint for the tower. The tower is still moving. It's not moving now, but now they're back on it. They need to figure out who's going to ride it. You get Caro on the flank. Coda's there too. They're trying to get Coda too. Slim Java, double Booyah Bombs coming out from Java and from Showtime here. Showtime's on the tower. They've got it past the second checkpoint. There's Chloe. Slim Java gets the trade. They've got it down. The tower is now into the lead for Off the Shore.
Outstanding work, and you saw that as soon as Chloe went down, when they're the last one, that's where it all started to come apart. The dualies will go down, trade it out. Showtime still dancing around this tower, trying to grind points here. 11 is where it'll stop for now, but oh my god, the slightest numbers advantage for the Crustaceans. They're gonna have to roll through mid here, and there's still a presence back behind them in their base. Oh, you can't focus on this too much. The dualies are just trying to waste your time. They get it, but now still more jumps in, still yellow in the back, and they don't even have mid with 1 minute left.
Yeah, and they had one player still staying in there, but Slim Java also jumping out. It means they split their players, but Slim Java still managed to hold on to a presence in mid, and they got that splat onto that NZAP, onto Coda here, which means still more time without a tacticooler. Coda has 40 points of paint more to get to that tacticooler, but now the specials are coming out. We're getting into the last minute here, and now with 2 down on the side of the Crustacean Revelation, this means that Off the Shore are looking to even extend this lead, perhaps, at least to keep the gameplay happening on the side, in the danger zone for the Crustacean Revelation. They've got the Booyah Bombs coming out. They're trying to completely overwhelm these players. They've got 1 down, 2 down, 3 down on the side of the Crustacean Revelation. They might be looking for a knockout. There's the wipe. There's 15 seconds left. I don't know if they'll have time for the knockout here, but they are going to want to keep that tower. It took them a little bit to get onto it, but this is going to go to Off the Shore, perhaps. Okay, it's not over yet, but is it overtime? Okay, it's overtime, and oh, this is interesting. Slim Java is the last one left.
Keeping that Booyah alive, and this is where Off the Shore having 2 Booyahs is just such a crippling disadvantage for the Crustaceans. Rolling in, you've got to trade out that blaster, and especially the arrow spray, which can end the game in an instant. Looking for it, I can see them hunting for those players that can just end the game on a whim. They see the blaster up there, I believe. The sword will go down, the Booyah coming in, and oh, they kick it on the tower, but that will be it with the double Booyah. Off the Shore taking a crazy game 3, which will take us to our first game 4 of day 2 on this stream.
All right, we have a set here. It's 2-1 here between these 2 teams. Crustacean Revelation managed to win the first 2 sets the first 2 games. There's the fist bump. Love to see it. And I think that was the 2 Booyah Bomb providers.
It looked like it. I mean, that's why you pick it, right? Because if you can get that lead, then it just ices it. And if you've got, sure, the S-Blast is maybe not getting it as reliably, but if you've got an Aerospray, this is why you pick the Aerospray on tower. Because you can have a Booyah every 15 seconds if you play your cards right. And we saw a bunch of them coming out that last minute. Off the Shore, don't count them out, guys. When they play as a team like they did there, some magic can happen. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have Splat Zones on Hagglefish up next.
That's right.
Who do you think this one favors?
I think this one might actually favor Off the Shore if they're able to keep up that paint output. If they're able to watch out for flanks from Caro. Towards the end of that last game, they were really able to handle the flanks that Caro was putting on. And if they're able to continue doing that, keeping an eye out for that, keeping an eye out for those flanks, which are especially an important part of the gameplay here on Hagglefish Splat Zones in particular. But that's an interesting change. They've switched off of the S-Blast and switched to the custom Range Blaster.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good change. However, not yet, as Dragoon's trying to trade one out to make sure they can get something, but can't. And just a clean 4-0 wipe from the Crustaceans, and they are juiced up. They need a trade here, and they can really run these numbers down. The Whale coming out from Caro is they're looking for a way to get up into the bats, is going to get a trade there with the Whale. But, I mean, the pressure's already on Off the Shore to make sure this set doesn't end right now.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Off the Shore. Showtime did get taken out. There's that Zipcaster coming out from Cannoli. They're trying to get a pick with it. They do manage to take out Caro, and they're just going to try to extend. They don't have much left in it. They're out of that Zipcaster. But here's the Booyah Bomb coming out from Showtime, trying to displace the players who are in the zone. It's not going to paint the zone much, but now that is neutralized with that paint from the Aerospray's main weapon. And there's that Kraken coming out from Slim Java, trying to get something done with it, not able to do so as the rest of the team spreads out around it. But Off the Shore did manage to capture the zone, at least for a little bit. And that means penalty points. That means there is more time here for Off the Shore to regroup and to try and take it again. Oh, that's a flag coming out from Cannoli here. Getting Chloe, getting that Hydra Splatling, but not getting anything more just yet.
Yeah, as things are still evened up here, this next fight is going to be critical with the Juice and the Whale coming out. But Dragoon is going to roll in, trying to fight Caro. Wisely backs up, and look at that pinch with the Hydra, able to get Dragoon. They're going to try and flip the zone back here. Oh my goodness, fighting to get it. They do, but do they see Cannoli hunting for the Hydra? Cannoli's going to put some stuffing in that Hydra, getting two with the Kraken, coming through to get Caro. Nice pinch, and holy numbers for Off the Shore. They're back in this one.
This is absolutely huge. There are 4 players up now. Everyone is out, but that Zipcaster attack did get camped. And now, even as Off the Shore are putting more points on, they are cutting into that lead. The specials coming out from both teams. Slim Java over here on the side, looking for the pick on Squink, not able to get as Squink dives behind that block. But now, Crustacean Revelation do manage to turn the zone around, and oh, Showtime getting taken out by Chloe's Hydra. But Dragoon looking for the pick, able to get at least a trade here. Numbers going even, trades on both sides. And now, even as the Crustacean Revelation have the zone, they have control here. Oh, Cannoli not able to get the flank. It is watched by Caro. Showtime looking to paint for that Booyah Bomb. They're almost there now. They have a Kraken from their teammate ready. They have 2 specials ready to go. And now the Kraken comes out, the Booyah comes out, trying to pinch from both sides as trying to stop the zone. The zone is neutralized. They only get 2 picks, but that is enough for them. There's the third going down. Chloe's the last one left. Chloe's the last, and that's the wipeout.
Chloe did not turn to see Slim Java when their teammate died to them. And Slim Java's coming up again to get Caro with a huge stagger. This is exactly where you want your CRB to live here. No, don't turn back. Stay. You love this spot. Go with your teammate. Try and lay some shots up there. Oh, that moment of disconnection led to them now being 2 down.
Yeah, but now there's still more to go. Cannoli holding that space. Chloe throwing out that splatter color screen there. It only puts down a little bit of pain, and it only does a little bit of damage. But now Off the Shore almost getting the lead here. They want to take the zone back.
Here comes the Booyah!
There's the Booyah. There's Cannoli on the flank getting that pick. The zone hasn't been flipped. Off the Shore take it. They have taken the lead once again.
Outstanding, and look at Chloe out of position here is going to get picked, and Coda still, the stagger is still ongoing. They're in desperation mode, and we're in a 2-2 set going to game 5. I may be smelling a reverse sweep here, Jordan.
It could absolutely happen. It could absolutely happen here. It is now 2-2. Off the Shore have all the momentum.
Wow, I'm speechless after that set. We saw some really good work. We saw some frantic play in the beginning from Off the Shore, which once the momentum swaps started to frantic play from Crustacean. That's zones, right? You cannot be frantic on the defense. That is how you let the game slip away. But we saw such an even back and forth game, such an even back and forth set. I mean, this one's just coming down to the wire. What a set to have on stream. This is just outstanding.
Yeah, this is incredible stuff coming out of Bronze Pools here. It sounds like everyone is ready to go already here.
They ain't changing. They're changing. I don't even know what map this is. Rainmaker, Undertow. All right.
Match point out here. One of these teams is looking to come out with a win, and it looks like the weapons we have Slim Java heading back to that S-Blast 91 with the Booyah Bomb. and it looks like the Crustacean Revelation are sticking with that Neo machine and the Hydra Flatling.
Nice pop from the Crustaceans as they're looking for their first fight. This is where those marks can be crucial, but look at that. Taking those off angles, those teammates on the orange side for Off the Shore are working together well. Jordan, for this one, what do you think's the most important key to a good push here?
I think the most important key to a good push, getting the defenders out of position. It changes, I think, trying to go for the first checkpoint versus trying to go for the second checkpoint, because normally you will see teams going here along the longer route that gets you further away from where the defending team spawns in. But as we see that Rainmaker is in that position, it takes a while to start scoring points. So as you'll see, it is only at the 98 remaining, even though the Rainmaker is moved so far along that path.
Yeah, and what we've seen is the paint advantage is certainly in favor of Crustaceans, and with that Aerospray being down early in this game, that has reflected in the map, but it doesn't matter. Slim Java can just pop out of nowhere and get a direct. Really nice pick there. We've got Booyahs coming out on either side, the Reef Slider, seeing if there's any picks on either side. The Rainmaker will be lost, and we are stuck in neutral about a minute and a half in.
Oh, the Crustacean Revelation, they want to get that pop, but they don't actually get any picks with it. Off the shore, able to get out. Cannoli trying to shark, but not able to do it. Chloe knew where they were, and now with 3 down on the side of Off the Shore, this looks like the Crustacean Revelation will be trying to make this push happen. Off the Shore have lost the lead now. They'll want to rotate to defend. Oh, Showtime trying to get in the flank, but now Coda holding the Rainmaker doesn't get through the checkpoint. That is a defense that Off the Shore will be happy about, but now Crustacean Revelation are able to put so much more damage onto the Rainmaker shield that this is going to be looking in a good thing for them. Oh, again, 2 down. They are extending this lead.
Yeah, and Dragoon's going to get picked there. They're rolling around the grates. That was the one location where there was still a member of Orange. Man, you almost wanted to run it through the gut there up in the middle. They weren't able to, but still a nice advantage for them. Caro playing it safe here, knowing that they have a good advantage. But at some point, someone's going to have to take a risk and go poke out at that Rain. 2 down on either side. Caro trying to hold ground here on Dragoon. A nice 1v1 here. Oh, not quite able to find it. Dragoon will help to stabilize Off the Shore here.
Sometimes that 52 gal aim RNG just doesn't work out in your favor. Dragoon not able to get that pick and does get collapsed on by the Crustacean Revelation. I think what we've seen so far here is that the Crustacean Revelation have gotten basically every pop of the Rainmaker. Yeah. And so Off the Shore, they're going to need to figure out how to cope with that, how to work around that, and to still get the paint on the ground, still get onto the Rainmaker themselves. But Coda gets past. Coda gets past them all and is trying to get further along. They go down to the Autobomb.
That was unfortunate. Hey, but 50 is beatable, so Off the Shore is still in it if they can try and get numbers together here. They are all kind of clumped on this right-hand side. You want to spread out just a teensy bit. And, I mean, let's talk about the switch to Neo Machine has really helped Crustaceans find out where these guys are.
Yeah, those point sensors are especially helpful, but also just having more paint. And even though Off the Shore do have that paint from the Aerospray, they're able to, the Crustacean Revelation are able to keep taking that Aerospray out and keep getting those 1 down situations for Off the Shore. And now, even as that Booyah Bomb comes out, the Rainmaker has been caught. And I don't know if there's anyone nearby, but Chloe is in position to defend. There's that Booyah Bomb coming out from Showtime. It looks like Cannoli does pick up the Rainmaker, though. And so now that they have control of that Rainmaker, they are going to want to push it. Showtime painting over on the right side. Oh, they wanted to go there, but they couldn't get Chloe away. Dragoon's the only one left alive, surviving that pop, trying to stay in a spot to defend, but Chloe with the Booyah Bomb will be trying to flush them out. Dragoon desperate to stay alive and get out of that Booyah Bomb range, but now they're going to try to stop the Rainmaker here. 1 goes down in front of it. That's Caro. That's 2 down, but the Rainmaker still up. Coda goes down. That's 3 picks onto Crustacean Revelation. There's not much time left for Off the Shore to come back from this so far.
Yeah, you've got your Booyah at the ready, but the Aerospray did grab it, so this is going to be pretty critical here. You don't need a lot, so if you get some good picks, you may even be able to work the right-hand side. The Whale coming out, though, you kind of want to live here. You're going down. Dragoon goes down up front, and again up front, these Slayers all seem to be slightly on different pages here. The Rain making a run for it with 2 down. Oh, my goodness, that was not the right idea there with only 10 seconds to go. Now it's deep in blue territory, and that could be all she wrote. If the Crustaceans play this well, they're going to grab it. They're going to run it back. Only a few seconds left. You're desperate for a pick on that Rain. Can't find behind it, and the Crustacean Revelation has revealed to us all that they were the champs of bronze all along, which will be decided tomorrow in bronze finals. But this set, at least, this banger of a set, they're able to take 3-2, avoiding that dreaded reverse sweep.
Yeah, they found their footing. They back to a mode that they had already won on, and they figured out what they needed to do. They were able to just compete with the paint that that was going down from off the shore, and by getting the shield pop so quickly, so consistently, I saw that even as they on the push where they took that significant lead, they had the whale coming out from the 52 gal to get the quick pop. They had that Hydra Splatling able to put so much damage onto the Rainmaker shield to get the quick pop. And the fact that the pop puts down a little bit more paint as well meant that they weren't at a paint disadvantage really, and they were able to leverage that into more control, more time carrying the Rainmaker.